Success is achieved by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Our opening speaker is the perfect paradigm of this quotation. She is an 8-year-old climate activist Biz, an ardent author, and a team lead of Little Earth soldiers who is determined to go the extra mile in order to accomplish something in life and to bring a positive change in the society. Please welcome Grace Stewart Ninsima from Uganda. Over to you, Grace.
Hello everyone, my name is Grace Stewart Nsima. I'm an 8-year-old climate justice activist from Kampala, Uganda. I also happen to be the author of the Little Earth Soldiers, the team lead of the Little Earth Soldiers. Not to forget, I'm the mini Miss Uganda. Allow me to thank Rise Together Foundation for putting this together. Araf the Great is such a very hardworking guy, and that says a lot about his team. Being given an opportunity to air out my thoughts, despite my age, alongside such brilliant minds, can't be taken for granted. It just took me one speech by the well-known Greta Thunberg, which left me in tears, by the way, to know that I needed no convincing to join other change makers and fight for the earth. If the people that are supposed to protect and care for our future are doing nothing, then us children have to rise and act by doing the right thing. I'd ask you if you want a better future for your grandchildren, but clearly you can't be trusted with the future tense because the constant answer has been, we don't care. Climate change is not something in the distant future. Climate change is affecting us now. The keyword is now. Despite Africa being responsible for less than 4% of the global carbon emissions, the climate crisis is an everyday reality for us. As I speak now, East Africa, where my country, Uganda, belongs, is experiencing a very serious drought. People and animals are dying, crops are drying out, leading to starvation. Houses and farms are being washed away. But guess what? Our leaders still think that promises are gonna save humanity. I mean, for how long are we gonna watch children lose their lives as we continue to watch more sleeping hungry? For how long are we gonna watch young girls moving long distances to search for water? For how long are we gonna watch countless girls being given away for marriage just because their families have lost everything? For how long are we gonna watch young children dying of respiratory infection due to burning fossil fuels? The continued investment in the fossil fuel industry has proven a lot that they don't care. The rich countries don't care about the planet, neither do they care about people, but care about profits. 12 years ago, which is even 4 years before I was born, the rich countries promised to channel $100 billion per year to the underdeveloped countries to help them adapt to the climate crisis by 2020. And guess what? It is 2022 and it is still an empty promise. Damage and loss should be the center of all talks and negotiation. On the brighter side, women empowerment and girl education are crucial for climate justice. Did you know that if girls are educated and women are introduced to family planning, the carbon emissions might reduce by 85 gigatons? In fact, Project Drawdown ranked this as the 5th most impactful solution to the climate crisis. Educating girls will tackle inequality, reduce on the emissions, and build resilience. After all, our natural nature makes us good stewards of the earth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grace. Your journey was in fact exhilarating. I would like to ask you a question. Climate change is an issue that has existed for a long time, but in the recent times, this issue has received some limelight and now people are aware on it. If someone is wishing to contribute towards sustaining the environment, then what would be your advice to that person?
It is true that climate change has been given more attention than ever before. However, there is still a very wide knowledge gap. As I was doing my community outreach programs, out of 10 people, only one knew what climate change was and understood what it was. It still seems to be a topic for the privileged, like children on international schools and elite on Twitter. I feel like the last mile people have to understand what exactly is killing them and fight for themselves. If anyone would like to contribute to sustaining the environment, I'll tell he or she their effort, however small, makes a difference. And there is a lot of negativity from climate deniers, so I suggest they should be rooted and fight for dear Mother Earth. Thank you.
Absolutely. I comply with your viewpoint. Small differences make a huge change. Thank you once again. We are obliged. As Swami Vivekananda has said, take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Think of it. Dream of it. Live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success.